Automating emails for consigning. Never again have to worry about forgetting to attach that document or accidentally send it to the wrong person. I'm going to show you how to go from saving a document like this into your SharePoint folder to have it automatically create an email like this. I'm using make.com to do the automation and pdf.co to extract the info from the PDF document. The first module here is to watch a specific folder in your Microsoft SharePoint site. So to set it up, connect it to your Microsoft account, select by created time. That way if you have to resave a new document under the same file name, it'll still let the automation work and not think that's already happened. Next one, site ID. The best way is to select ID Finder and type in the exact name of your site. Drive ID, select Documents, and choose the exact folder that you want this module to watch. For query search, if you don't want it to trigger on every single file you save into this folder. And then file type down here, choose File, and then for limit is how many documents you want this first module to pass on to the downstream modules. Now, it all depends if your downstream modules can handle more than one document at a time. This automation is very simple and will have no issues being able to draft 5 separate emails with the documents all attached. So the second module is to download the exact file that triggered the first module. Now, the same here, connect it to your Microsoft account, select File ID, and then enter your file ID manually. For site ID is where we start using the variables from the first module. So along here, you will go down to Parent Reference and select Site ID first. And then for Drive ID, you will choose the Drive ID under Parent Reference. And then for File ID, you'll go up to the top here and choose your File Folder ID up here. Now the third module is the pdf.co module, which pulls the information out of your file. So first you'll need to make a pdf.co account. Now when you first create the account, they give you 10,000 free credits. But once you chew them up, then it's $9.99 a month Australian dollars. Once you have your pdf.co account set up, you'll need to create a template. This is the template menu here. Now the consignments I'm running through this template, they're all the same layout, so all the info is in the same spot. And then I've selected object boxes here to choose exactly where on the document I want the information pulled out and saved it under its names on the side here. So once we're back in make.com, you'll use your API code from your new account to connect it. And then for input file, choose import file from a URL. That way it will use less credits instead of downloading the file. And for the URL, you'll select the download URL output from the first module right here. Once you make a template in pdf.co, it will give you an ID code. And this is where you place it here in make.com. For your output format, choose JSON. And for your export type, choose JSON as well. And on your final module is create a draft message in Microsoft Outlook. So I've chosen create a draft message, but you can also choose create and send the message so you don't have to manually press send yourself. Now for the subject line, I've chosen the file name from the download a file module, but you see here it's got .pdf at the end of it. So to remove the .pdf, I've used the replace formula and removed .pdf and replaced it with no characters between the quotation marks. For body content type, chose text, and for the body content, this is where I've used the outputs from the pdf.co extraction. I've gone, hi guys, pick up from pickup date here, for delivery into receiver here, on delivery date here. And for the recipients, put in the usual people you send it to. And then if you need to send it to different email addresses based on who's receiving it, or in this case, which transport company is being used, I've used an if formula here. So if the PDF said this transport company, it'll send it to this email address. But if it said this company, then it'll send it to this email address instead. And for the attachments, select the download a file from the second module here. And that's it. So if there's anyone that's still watching this video to the end, let me know if it was useful or if there's any questions. And also don't be afraid to let me know if there's a more efficient or cheaper way to do this process. Thanks, though.